get this off my chest real quick. Learning how to forgive. It took me a while. That reminder this morning really touched me because I know I came a long way, and like sitting be somewhere for a long time and thinking what you gonna do and how you gonna do it when you get there, and what you lost and all that. I didn't have to learn how to forgive. Like, I had to learn to forgive everything around it. Like, I had to learn to forgive myself because I was then blamed for what I did to put myself away. So I had to learn that I was wrong first, you feel me? And then think about the characteristic of the person that I was wrong to, you feel me? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I took a man and made him a boy at the end of the day. Because any man that stand and do something on the streets, whatever, y'all might not know my case or whatever. I really don't want to talk about it, but you know, you got to learn to forgive yourself before you can like actually move on. Like, I was on some bullshit for real. Like, I was to the point where I was coming home to do some bullshit, but I had to forgive myself. And it's something my uncle told me before I came home. It was like a week before I came home. My uncle Emery told me, he was like, don't nobody owe you nothing. What you did, and put your own stuff there. And I had to think about that, you know, because I was doing a lot of planning when I was gone, you feel me? And I had to realize, like, damn, I can't be mad at nobody. I can't be mad at the people that didn't do shit for me like I would have done for them when I was gone, and none of that shit. I can't be mad at that. I couldn't. You feel me? And I never took a grudge on that because I did a lot for a lot of people before I left these streets, you feel me? I was in a different characteristic. I was young. I was you know what I mean? But I can't blame them for not being able to take care of somebody, a grown-ass man that crime don't pay, put like that. I'm gonna just keep it 100. Crime don't pay, so if you put yourself in jail and you figure that one of your homeboys gonna do this and do that, and that's not the thing, man. I mean, like, support. Like, I'd rather you go check on my mother. That was like the biggest thing. Like, none of my friends went and checked on my mother. That was like one of my biggest like fuck yous for real. You know what I mean? Out of 6 years, 15 days, y'all said nothing to my mother. You know what I mean? It took a stranger that I was beefing with for real. Seen my mom cutting her grass and like, you know what I mean? We was on our outskirts when we was, you know what I mean? That man cut my mom grass and shit, man. I never, you know what I mean? I never forget that, you feel me? And I still do for yo. He might not even know why I do it, you feel me? But yeah, man, like, I had to learn to realize, like, people can't do the same thing you would choose for yourself to do for them. Like, and then it made me cold and nasty, and I had to learn to evolve not to be nasty about it. And I had to cater my ego for real. Like, I had to smooth it out because at the end of the day, I was already mad because I was mad. Because at the end of the day, I would have did something different. I would have made sure them niggas had this, that, and the third. Anytime you call, we're gonna make a way, we're gonna make something shake. But when a person call home and be like, yo, I need you to take my money, and go do this, and then you try to give me a scenario why I shouldn't do it while I'm in jail and I need to come home, but none of you bitches is supporting me, you feel me? So that was a big whoop in my friendships and my relationships on the street, you feel me? Because motherfuckers don't understand, like, life goes on. It don't matter where the fuck you at. Like, I'ma still do me regardless. Ain't nobody stopping that, bro. I'm still gonna do me. I'm not gonna sit around and be asking a nigga for nothing. None of that shit. Like, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, I'm blessed. You feel me? I'm blessed to have the people around me, whatever, and learning to like have strength on your own. Like, yo, you got to. I had to learn that, nigga. I was the independent person. I was the motherfucker that, you know what I mean? I had to realize, like, yo, you know what I mean? You stand on your own anyway, without nobody. You feel me? Half of the time you gotta realize that you don't need nobody to be successful. Well, I mean, you need people, but I mean, not like on some, I need you to boost me up every day, do this and do that. But you know what I mean? On the other perspective, we all need somebody, but at the end of the day, you could do this shit yourself. Like, you gotta be motivated to do it. You got to, it's something that you like to do. You got to be willing to go out there and be like, yo, I'm gonna go do this today, and I'm gonna go do it tomorrow, and the next day after that, until I find a way. Even though if I had bad days, like, yo, I see many of my friends that's selling Merc right now, and they getting it in, like, yo, they doing their thing on the Merc tip. You feel me? Merchandise, if y'all don't know what Merc is, you know, it's a lot of slow people out there. And but yeah, man, I'm proud of these girls. They kept the Corona, with the situation with Corona left it with, and kept moving. Like, they ain't let this shit stop them. You feel me? Like, hey, that's motivation for me. Like, seeing Black Pine Street come up. You feel me? Y'all might not notice it, but yo, this shit coming up. Like, you got 3 businesses on Pine Street, about to be a 4th coming. You know what I mean? Another restaurant down the other end, down South Pine. Like, yo, it's opportunities out here. Like, you know what I mean? And they giving out money for people who want to do something. You know what I mean? You just gotta get off your ass, yo. You can't be holding on grudges from last week. Oh, you mad at this, mad at that. You can't go nowhere because you don't want to go around these people. Man, fuck that. I don't even have no type of feelings about nobody that's mad at me. I can see you today. Don't even you not even in my visions. For real. Like, I know you there, but like, you don't even matter. This shit don't even matter, yo. Like, it took me a while to realize, like, people will hold on something so long that it'll ruin their whole life. Like, every day they dwell on this, dwell on that. Oh man, damn, I missed this, I missed that. Shit, man, you gotta realize, like, life do go on. I had to get this shit tatted on me. Shit, my cousin died, you feel me? Just that day, I walked past him. I could have told him, yo, come on, yo, come to the house. You feel me? Maybe he wouldn't have killed himself that next morning, you feel me? And I just walked by him. And I could have said something, because I was planning on calling him the next day anyway. That shit was just crazy. I wake up to my cousin dead, you feel me? Just because I'm holding on to something. You know what I mean? So, you know, overcoming dumbass shit like, yo, my cousin probably could have been still here if I wasn't being a bitch, you feel me? Yeah, man. That shit crazy, man. But, you know, one day at a time, you got to take small steps. And going through what I went through, like, yo, to have somebody go on the stand and actually point the finger at you and be like, do you see the person in the courtroom? Oh yes, he's right there. His name is Corinthian Thompson. His nickname is Rent and Current and all this other shit. Man, that shit hurt when you see a nigga that's supposed to be, you know what I mean? That shit hurt, bro. Like, yo, I never thought the day that somebody would get on the stand, I'd rather you would snipe me out. You heard me? Take me out, man. Take me out, shorty. You know what I mean? Beam me up, Scotty. Shit. Then me to sit there and actually had to sit up and think about that shit forever. Like, yo, that 6 years, 15 days is forever to think about that. Like, yo, what did I do? What was my wrong anticipations? I got attacked. I was at a bar fight. Nigga attacked me. You feel me? It ain't like I attacked him. He just got his motherfucking ass whipped. You feel me? But, yeah, that shit crazy, though. But I had to learn, like, yo, I had to learn to control my attitude. Damn, I had to learn to watch things I said out my mouth. Like, I ain't used to watching what the fuck I say out my mouth. I say anything. I don't give a fuck who you is. Fuck you. But yeah, I had to learn, like, yo, I had to teach myself how to read. You feel me? Before I went to jail, I was dumb. Like, I was street smart, but you feel me? It was nothing like knowing, yo, fake ass history. These people trying to teach you. And then the goals they want you to see to get this motherfucker. You feel me? Like, yo, it got to the point where I'm like, fuck that GED. I got one test to go. I got to the point where I'm like, yo, this GED not gonna make or break me, because at the end of the day, I'm not trying to go work at nobody's job and be a slave forever when I'm trying to build me be a boss. You feel me? That shit ain't gonna work if you always going to work at somebody else shit. You feel me? That shit don't work like that. You feel me? You gotta wanna be your own boss. I ain't being nobody's slave runner forever. Nah, fuck that shit. It's cool to go get a job. It's cool to get a job, get your little ones up, whatever. But damn, do something with the ones that you do make. Shit, fuck that. You got to learn how to make your own business. You got to do your own things. Something, man. Like, yo, that's all I'm processing. Like, you know what I mean? Me and my wife, we working on trying to get a home for our kids. Like, yo, it's complicated out here. Like, yo, be actually having a family and trying to save money and do all this other shit. Motherfuckers can be balling out this bitch, but they ain't paying no bills. They ain't paying a whole bunch of bills. Like, you take care of some shit, and kids and all that shit. Nah, they ain't doing all that. So I'm happy to be, you know what I mean, a part of something. You know what I mean? I learned to be somebody else. You feel me? I'm not that same person like everybody wanted me to be when I came home. You feel me? Cause that would have been the goofiest situation ever. I don't think I would ever seen 2 years home from prison if I was that same nigga. You feel me? Bad enough I came home on my bullshit, putting my hands on people still. You feel me? Grace of God, ain't nobody tell. God damn. You feel me? I had to learn that. I had to learn myself from that. Can't keep putting your hands on people when they going to sleep and shit. You can't do that, man. You feel me? I apologize. I was a little obstructed and probably on drugs then. K2 had me gone. Apologize for knocking you out. Not whoever got the hands put on them. Shit. You know, ain't no hard feelings. You feel me? I'm working on my attitude. You know, y'all know I'm bipolar. Shit real out here. You feel me? But yeah, man. Back to learning to be someone different. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to be somebody different. I ain't changed. I ain't never changed. All that goofy shit. That's why your ass still where you at? Still doing the same old dumbass shit you still doing. You don't get it. Because you don't get it. I ain't trying to be in nobody's projects. Section 8. Can't have no animals. Can't even have a fish tank. That shit goofy. It's gonna tell you when you can smoke in your house or go to the sidewalk and all that dumbass shit. Nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for that. I'm so happy Niecy Ball kicked me out of her motherfucking house. You heard me? I probably been there forever. I've been a mama's boy forever. You heard me? Thank you, Bob. Love you, girl. You know what I mean? Had to learn that too. Learn to be on my own and all that shit. Like, yo, that shit crazy. But yeah, man. I just wanted to, if I did say some things that somebody, you know what I mean? You got to change some shit. Like, you got to be different. You got to go find different. New friends, first of all. Fuck it, I don't hang with nobody. And if you do see me hanging with people, they bougie as a motherfucker. Bougie motherfuckers. You feel me? Always got something to say about something. God damn. Nigga can't even be great. That shit be blowing me. But nah, they my good friends, though. I love them. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They hate my ways, and I hate their ways, too. You feel me? But we damn sure love one another. You know what I mean? I love all my bros, you feel me? Y'all know who you is, you feel me? You know who you is. We ain't got to call no names, none of that shit. We already know what it is. But yeah, man. We all came from a different place. We all learned. We all know what's up, man. We all know, man. Like, yo, we know we want better. Like, yo, we know that shit, man. Like, yo, just things we gotta change around us. Like, yo, gotta change our surroundings, you know? Like, being around these fuck motherfuckers that's always talking negative, always want something. You feel me? I don't mind a bitch asking for something. I don't mind helping a motherfucker. None of that shit. You feel me? But goddamn, help me sometimes. You feel me? Because I'm hurting. You know what I mean? I might be hurting when I did give. You would never know, though. You feel me? Motherfucker swear you always up top. Nah, nigga. I'm stay hurting, nigga. Every day, nigga. Every day, nigga. I strive to do better. You feel me? Because goddamn it, I ain't where I want to be at. Shit, if you think you where you want to be at right now, bitch, you ain't got enough. Fuck that shit. Shit, them boys out there with $1 billion, they still got plans to get more money, man. Shit, man. Shit, I wanna have some shit, you feel me? I wanna be on somebody's white sand, blue water somewhere, you feel me? Doing something strange with my toenails out. You know what I mean? Pull these gel toes out, you feel me? Just gotta learn to do better, yo. And I see what I'm doing now, and it's different. And I enjoy life. Like I ain't always angry. I ain't always mad. Like I'm working on things. Like I'm starting to communicate more. Like I ain't sheltered as I was 6 years, 15 days. You feel me? When you in that box, you ain't got nobody to talk to. You don't know none of these niggas. So you don't damn sure don't want to explain anything to them or tell them any of your plans. Cause you don't know none of these niggas. These niggas ain't for you. They ain't about nothing. You feel me? Fuck that shit, bro. Like, shit, it's hard. You feel me? And then the niggas that is from around your way, always on some fuck shit. You feel me? Always. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta be by yourself, and then they call you being different because you hang with niggas that's on the same time as you, but they not from around the way. They not from around the way. They're from the city. They from Salisbury. They from, you know what I mean? Just different motherfuckers. I'm not hanging around motherfuckers that's not, you know what I mean? We not on the same page. We not doing the same thing. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get some money, chill, watch a couple TVs. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I ain't doing too much, bro. Like, yo, all that extra shit. You ain't got nothing. You ain't trying to make no wave. Fuck that shit. You want to stay broke, man. That's all I gotta say. Fuck it. I go something. I ain't gonna lie to you. If it ever boiled down to it, no, I'm lying. I ain't going to buy fast food. I'm lying. Oh, that was funny to me. That was an inside joke. Damn, that was funny. But yeah, I'm just gotta talk. Sometimes you gotta let people know, like, yo, it's a better way out here, yo. Like you could do something different. You can do something you like to do and make ways of it. You feel me? Just like me cooking. Motherfuckers want me to cook every day. I love cooking, but you know, if there ain't no money involved in that shit, like I don't even feel like cooking no more. You feel me? I feel like I'm worth something. I feel me worth something. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta know your worth. Put it like that. You know what I mean? You gotta know you worth something. Like all that second guessing your shit, and I had to really think about everything that my dad did when doing that landscaping shit. Like this nigga used to have big jobs and didn't give a fuck. Like, yo, he would charge these bitches so much money. I'm like, yo, Dad, we not coming back next year. Doesn't matter, son. We got the money right now. There's so many places we can go and so many people that we can do the same shit to every day, all day. And I never believed them. Try every day. We did the same shit every day. Found new people every day. We worked them every day. This nigga $2,500 just to put some mulch in your front yard, shit like that. I know a lot of motherfuckers right now got their own landscaping business because of my dad. You feel me? Shit. Yeah, that's all I want to tell everybody, that, you know, you can always learn from something. The best thing in life is finding someone who knows all your mistakes and weaknesses and still thinks you're completely amazing, flatters, and all. Flaws and all, excuse me. My wife. But yeah, that's up, man. It's your boy, Spoiled Baby. Make sure you learn how to be different. You know what I mean? You gotta learn yourself. Sometimes you gotta learn yourself. You gotta learn, you know what I mean? You gotta learn shit, something new, something different. You feel me? Before anything. But yeah, it's your boy, Spoiled Baby. Appreciate you tuning in. Until next time.